Are we there yet?
Mom, Adam won't stop hitting me.
Are we there yet?
Well, greetings from Ottawa, Kansas. We made it. We had a great trip yesterday. It's early in the morning here in Ottawa, Kansas, and the sun is out and it's shining and it's warm. It's about probably about 75 so here about 7 o'clock in the morning. And it's a little humid, but it's typical for this part of the country. So we are excited to be here. I just want you to know the road trip went surprisingly well. We had no problems, and we were able to navigate the roads pretty well and got here in pretty good time. I think the total drive time from the time we left Casper to the time that we showed up here was about 13 hours. We left our Casper about 6:45 in the morning and drove all day. And we arrived here at, well, it was actually at about 8:15, but we lost an hour because of time change, so 7:15, so that was actually, it was about 13 and a half hours to drive here. So it's about what I figured. It's a little bit better than what I figured. I figured 14 hours. We got here in about 13 and a half. So it's pretty good. I'm happy that the road trip went well. The dogs did great. And I think they're getting used to the routine and they've settled in and they're becoming quite happy little traveling companions for us. So we are happy about that. So I just want you to know that we're here. We're in this beautiful little apartment that my brother has built. My brother and Kayla, they have gone to so much trouble. It's a beautiful little apartment, and they did so many different special little things for us to welcome us home. If you look over my left shoulder, you'll see a little sign. I don't know if you can make it out, but it says "Welcome back." So we're really excited to be here and spend a little bit of time with them. And so I just wanted to give you an update on where we're at. We got a lot of things planned for today, and so we are getting ready to launch into the day. I sat down and I did my devotional reading. And the only thing I want to share about in my devotional reading today, and I'm not going to go long on this, but there was a scripture in the book of Philippians chapter 1 that really spoke to me, and it challenged me today, because I don't know if you're familiar with the book of Philippians at all, but Paul wrote this as one of the what they call the prison epistles, and he was incarcerated during this time. But he wrote something very challenging for me, and it was in the 20th verse of the first chapter. He says, "I eagerly expect and hope that I will in no way be ashamed, but will, with sufficient courage, so that now and always Christ will be exalted in my body, whether by life or by death. For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain." I don't know if you've ever contemplated those words. I don't know if you've ever contemplated Paul's intent as he wrote those words. But these are words that says, you know what? There's nothing in life more important than the gospel. Nothing in my life, Paul was saying, nothing in my life more important than properly representing the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that has always been a challenge to me, because that is always my hope. It is my expectation for my life, is that I will in no way be ashamed, but will in everything do my very best to represent Christ well, both in my actions and in my words and in my kindness towards others. And so that is a constant challenge for me every day, because, you know, life is so busy and there are so many things that interfere with our pursuit of Christ. That so oftentimes we lose our priority as making the gospel and our mission and our life for Jesus from being the primary directive of our life. And I want to just encourage you, as Paul has encouraged me this morning, that there's nothing more important than the gospel. Nothing more important that we can do in this day. Of all of the things that we have to do, of all of the obligations that are surrounding our lives, and all of the expectations that people put in our life, there is nothing more important than simply representing Him. And as it says here, and have the sufficient courage to be able to exalt Christ in my body. So that's my challenge to you today as we launch into a couple of weeks of rest and relaxation here in the wonderful city of Ottawa, kind of outside of Ottawa, but in the outskirts of Ottawa. We're going to have a great time, and we're looking forward to it. But I never want to lose sight of why we're here and what our mission is, no matter where we go in life, no matter where God leads us, whether to the Great Pacific Northwest or to the middle of the country or to around the world. Help us, Lord, to be sufficient in our courage to represent you well. So God bless you. I'm glad that you checked in today. Thank you for your prayers and your support. And we got here and we arrived on time and we arrived without any incident. And I bless the Lord for that. So until we check in again, may the Lord bless you. Have a great day in Jesus.